Liquor Talk, another new episode starts now. This is the podcast that's better than a Jet 2 holiday, and also the podcast where you can listen with your side person and not get caught. We're not going to shine the spotlight on you. You can be listening with your CEO. You can be a CEO of a company and listen with the head of HR. We ain't going to say nothing. Your secret's safe with us. Just pour up some liquor while you tune in. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts at. Joining me today, she's a returning guest. She held it down with me for Thanksgiving. Podcasting out of California, it's Kenya from Kenya's Keepsake. How you been doing, Kenya?
Been all right, up and down, sideways, this way, that way, but we are here, and I am so happy to be back because that Thanksgiving episode, if y'all didn't see it, y'all better go back because you know how your girl do. But thank you.
Yes, you gotta go back and check out the Thanksgiving episode if y'all haven't done so already. Unfortunately, I gotta come to you on sad notes because we gotta open the episode because death comes in threes, y'all. Like, first we lost Malcolm Jamal Warner, then we lose Ozzy Ozborne, and then we lost the man known as Hulk Hogan. Man, I'm like, death really comes in threes. This is crazy. Shit. Shit.
You're back. You froze, but we back. We back.
Come on back.
Oh, it's all right. That's why Missy said, "I can't stand the rain against my window." I'm telling you, Mercury is drinking Gatorade right now, y'all, and technical difficulties happen. But you back. You back. You good? You hear me?
Yes. I can hear you. I can hear you. We back. But yeah, death happens in threes. What were your thoughts?
So, all right, wait. When Malcolm did it, I gotta be honest. I was very, very hurt. But then the stories that came, I'm still trying to piece it all together. And now I'm not saying that it didn't happen the way it's saying it's happened, but you know how a lot of different stories come out and you're just wondering what happened. So I've had a lot of discussions about, Black people don't go swimming like that. And I mean, I don't know. So, but outside of what the stories was, very sad, very tragic. It really did hurt my heart. And then I just feel like the childhood, it's my childhood. And then the next day it was Ozzy. And I was like, and I posted, I said, it's going to come in threes, y'all. Who's going to be the third, right?
Yes.
And then this morning when it was, I said, no, that's not what I want. I mean, I didn't want none of it. But I was like, no, now wrestling is a part of my childhood because I have a younger brother. And when I tell you him, and I have a male best friend too. Oh, I woke up, I said, this not going to be a good day for my bros. It's just not at all. So I literally had to check on them throughout the day, and they are hurt. I'm hurt because I'm just hurt. I'm just hurt. And it just got me thinking though, why threes? Like where did that come from? Why is that really a thing? And because like I said it, I didn't want it, but then it was like, I didn't think that was going to be the three. Child, with so many mixed emotions. It's just mixed emotions.
Yeah, I understand. It definitely is some mixed emotions and stuff, and it's like, I'm one for Hulk Hogan fans, of all the Hulkamanians out there, I'm willing to look past the negativity, to highlight the fact that him and Vince McMahon really came together and put wrestling on the map. That star power really took wrestling to a whole nother level. And then it was the day before Ozzy Osbourne passed away, he had us rocking out. I remember a lot of football teams would come out to the Crazy Train. And then also I saw something about Malcolm Jamal Warner was actually suing Hollywood. He was speaking up against what Hollywood was about. And I'm like, of course, when you start speaking up against Hollywood, that's when some shit happened. Because like you said, how many black people you know go swimming? And listen, I'm from Florida. And we know how to swim, but how many people just randomly go swimming in Costa Rica? Usually when we go swimming, it's places we know of, not no Costa Rica. So something sounds very skeptical about that.
Yes, listen. And so my thing was they said that the wife was suspicious after he didn't come back for an hour. That's what stuck out to me. Okay? After an hour, so he went to go by himself, dawn, and then after an hour that he wasn't back, that's when they went to go look for him. It's something about that 1 hour that sticks out to me. Now I'm waiting for the other little trinklets of the story or something, but my thing was this about I mean, so many things about that 1 hour that just stuck out to me. But what when you go by yourself, have your little me
Hmm.
time, you know what I'm saying? It's more than an hour. So I'm like, you see where I'm going with this? Like, why did
Yeah.
something trigger for her after an hour? People usually, that's why when you come up missing, they be like, give it 24 hours. Not saying that she had to wait 24 hours, but it wasn't half a day. It wasn't 4 hours. It wasn't even three or nothing like that. Like, and then within that 1 hour, all that happened, he done went, swam, current, dead, roll up the shore, and all somebody found him in 1 hour. Let me tell you, when I was getting ready for this show, that
Yeah.
1 hour went by real quick.
God
Okay.
damn
And so
it.
I don't know. And then they said that they found
Ugh.
him on the shore. That was the first one. They found him. And then another one said, I think that they said that a bystander got him. And then there was another story that I saw, I got to pull it up, where they said something about somebody saved the daughter. Did you see that? I'm like, hold on, but I thought he went by himself to me.
Wait, I thought he went by himself
Some
though,
in the
because
water ain't
something didn't
clean.
sound right about that.
Some in the water ain't clean. And I'm talking that Costa Rica water. Some in the Costa Rica water ain't clean. And
Listen, this
I
commotion.
know people, but to go swimming in it. Now, us as black people, and I'm not saying black, white, whatever. Us as a people, if we going, like you said, Costa Rica, we gonna walk. We gonna walk. We gonna walk across the beach in the sand. We not going. Now, most people go on the surfboard in the ocean,
Hmm.
right? They go take.
Right.
Nobody goes and dives in the ocean. It's me time. Some in the Costa Rica water ain't clean.
Something ain't right. Something is definitely not right. And
Mm-mm.
obviously, I don't want to say they predicted this was gonna happen. I don't know who put it. They saying I don't know, man. The conspiracy theorists are out here talking though, because Malcolm Jamal Warner was out here speaking some truth. So it's like
He
somebody must have
was.
did something, and then also, but you notice there's something up when it comes to us black people because you notice he died in his 50s. The two guys that passed away also, they died in their 70s. So why didn't the black man make it to his 70s?
Come on now. You speaking when you speaking. You speaking when you
Yeah,
speaking.
because I'm like, something ain't right here. I'm like, do y'all want us to be oppressed that bad to where some black men's out here speaking the truth? Now y'all want to, man.
And why does it seem like it's always when we go on to another country or another spot? Cause my girl Left Eye, may she rest in peace. Right. Remember that? She was somewhere else because she started talking her truth. And then to my understanding, Angie Stone, well,
Yeah,
I don't
Angie
think she
Stone
was
was
out of the
traveling
country.
somewhere.
Uh,
No, I think Left Eye and Angie Stone were both in America. They were both traveling somewhere in America, and somebody killed them in America.
See, look at that. I ain't saying. But I'm with you when I'm with you. Why it couldn't be 70? Why we can't even make it to 80? Why we can't? And it's always like you said, the people that are out here speaking and trying to make a difference. The little rappers, the people that's just they
Mm-hmm.
here. They here. The ones that's going with the flow and the one again, not that we want anybody to go, but it's something. It is definitely something. Who
It is
child?
definitely something, man. It's sad. It's sad and it's
Mm.
frustrating. And prayers definitely go out to those families. But I'm just like, how many
Oh,
times we gotta keep saying prayers go out to the families? But what do we gotta change? What do we have to do to protect ourselves that we make it to our 70s and 80s? Do we have to go live in another country?
oh, you know, we have look, I'm solution driven, right? And we have to know why they want us off. Why? Let us know why. I think that once we know why, then maybe that will start something, because we don't know what the real problem. And I'm not very political or into the whole thing, but we have to really understand what is the problem with us. What is the problem with us? Like, that's what we really need to figure out.
Yeah, we really got to figure that out because in America we only make about 13% of the population. So why are they coming so hard after us?
And we are to them at the bottom. Like, we are at the bottom of the whatever to them. Like, if you ask them, we're nothing. They always talk about us in the financial realm. Like, we're at the bottom. We already know that the others are here, right? And so, if
Hmm.
that is the case, what is the problem with us? Like, why are y'all really coming for us that hard to where you feel like we have to wipe us out if we are already nothing to you guys? Like, that's what we
Yeah,
have to figure out. What is your issue?
we really need to figure that part out. Like, what exactly is y'all issue? It's because y'all want to keep reminding us that we're slaves to y'all. I'm just like, and then we saw the FBI files got released on Martin Luther King. He was talking about $20 billion in reparations going to black people. No wonder they want this man killed.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And also too, we've been talking about reparations for, is that a real thing? Is that we've been talking about reparations since reparations was supposed to have been given reparations to us. Is it a real thing? Like, I at this point, I don't even know if reparations are ever going to actually ever happen. I mean, of course, we would hope that it will one day, but let's talk. What do you think that looks like, though? If it really came, if it was really a thing, what does that look like?
Damn, that's a really good question. Are they going to give us a higher credit score, or are they going to just give us a lump sum of money? Are they going to pay us monthly? What does that look like? Because I'm not for sure.
And then also with that,
I'm sorry, y'all. Just
now, with that said, now we got to get into who gets these reparations, right? Because I mean, we can just say, "Oh, black people are oh," but now at this point, we're such a mixed breed. So now that's the fact. Is it 100% full black people? Is it the one that has a black mama and then the white daddy? Is it the one, like, it's going to, that's why I say, is it a real thing and what does that look like? Because then you have to figure out who. And then that's going to be another fight. Who actually?
yeah,
Because then it's just, I think they just playing us. They just
that
stringing us
really it
along
is.
and they playing us.
Because it sounds like something like they'll find some way to get us. They'll find some loop to. It's like when we're trying to vote back in the day. They always found little tests to qualify us or find
Mhm.
something to disqualify us or to write them off. So if it happens, it may be our great grandkids' generation, or for all we know.
Maybe. And then I feel at that point, there will be even more mixed breeds at
Hell
the rate
yeah,
this is going.
it definitely will be more mixed breeds.
Hmm. Now, I do want to ask you. I know we got other stuff to get into, but I hadn't had a chance to touch on it on my show yet. But I want to touch on it because we brought it up, and I want to see what you think about this. So, but going back to the Malcolm Jamal Warner thing. So I had a debate behind the scenes that I was going to break up. Did you see the post that his ex put up?
What has
The
X
other
said?
actress. So his ex said, yeah, well, I'll have to pull it up to get that. But I'm gonna tell you what bothered people, and I don't know why people it was so bothered. She said, "Okay, his ex is the actress that was on the Cosby Show as well. I can't think of her actual name, but she wasn't a main character until when they went off to college. She was actually Maxine's friend. Oh my gosh, I can't think of her, but she was on Eddie and Eddie Griffin show. Malcolm and Eddie. Do you remember that show?
Yeah, yeah, I remember
She was
Malcolm and Eddie.
okay. She was on there too. She was a little short. She has this voice. I can't think of her name. But anyway, she posted, "I love you always in always. Prayers go out to the wife and his daughter." up in shambles talking about she was disrespectful. I said, that wasn't disrespectful. But everybody went up in arms. What do you feel about that? She said, I will love you always and always. And then she said, prayers go out to the wife and the daughter.
There's nothing disrespectful about that. From what you're telling me, it doesn't sound anything malicious, nothing disrespectful. It sounds like it was short and simple and to the point. You know, it also sounds like that, hey, that even though they had their differences, she will always have that emotional attachment to him.
Thank you. See, and what I said, because it was a wife that went DM me and wanted me to talk about it. And I told her, I said, that wasn't disrespectful. I said, was it the I love you always? And she was like, and in always. I said, no. I said, the only people that would have a problem with that is wives with underlying insecurities. Because there was nothing
Ooh,
and it was short and sweet. And let me tell you, I've seen some disrespectful posts. Okay. I've seen some that said, oh, I was with him last night. Oh my God. And I'm going to miss you, and start posting pictures. Now that's disrespectful. But I
very
will love you
disrespectful.
always. But see, that is why we as a people are a little damaged, because it's your mind frame and then you ran with that. So I asked her, I said, now how would people feel if the wife commented and said, thank you, sis, I appreciate you?
That's all she had to say and call it a day.
Right, exactly. But at the end of the day, when people think their minds go this way, because I know what it was. A lot of people are thinking in all ways means sexually, and they're not going to admit that. But in all ways could mean anything. They were both actors and actresses. Why wasn't he a mentor? Why couldn't she
Mm-hmm.
just appreciate his life and what he was doing? Like we said, he was sitting there, he was motivating, he was giving all this. Why can she not mean she's going to miss those words or anything? That's how you know people with these underlying issues, they really got to get over themselves when they start blasting people for saying stuff, because the internet dragged her. They dragged her, calling her disrespectful. And I'm like, see, that's the problem, because y'all misuse words. Y'all don't know what disrespect is, because some people have been extremely disrespectful in the past.
Yes, some
See?
people have definitely been very disrespectful. I've seen people be way more disrespectful than that. They could just disregard the ex, the current wife, and act like they were this centerpiece. I've seen people go to funerals, show up, and just steal the damn show. Like, ma'am, you were the past news, so you gotta know your role and know how to shut your mouth. Unlike some people, you know.
Exactly.
So it was nothing disrespectful about that. I really don't. I'm sitting trying to figure out how is that disrespectful. You know what it is people are so sensitive, and also
Hmm.
they got things twisted. People are all in their feelings, and they always take things the wrong way. They make a situation bigger than what it has to be.
Right. And at the end of the day, I am pretty sure his wife has more to worry about than an ex posting something short and sweet.
Exactly. She got to worry about how she gonna make it the rest of her life, and also what to do about them kids, and also she got
Exactly.
a funeral to plan, and also she got to figure out why was this done. She got to figure all that stuff out, you know. So it's bigger things than that, and you people on the internet need to quit making things bigger than what it has to be. Like, let
Hmm.
the man rest in peace, man. Simple as that.
Right. Exactly.
Sad,
Yes.
sad world we live in. It's just, it's really taking its toll on everybody, and then
Hmm.
then it's like I'm not really hearing people talking about Ozzy Osbourne passing away. I'm like, I know he lived a full life and all, but then everybody talking about Hulk Hogan, what he said 10 years ago. I'm like, so what? I'm like,
Right.
y'all
Right.
gotta if the WWE was able to forgive him, y'all gotta forgive him too. Y'all can't be speaking
Hmm.
bad on the dead, because people were really posting saying that, oh, it had been like 10 years to the day that he was exposed for saying the hard R. I'm like, come on now. Don't we know people from that generation always say those things in private conversations? His just got out.
Everybody done said something. And some of these people are lucky that theirs will never get out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody has said something at some point in their life, from the rooter to the tutor. And some, like I said, are very lucky that it will never, ever, ever come out. But at the end of the day, these are people that don't even have a name for themselves. If something happens to them, won't nobody be posting them on social media saying rest in peace.
Uh-huh. And also, you gotta give people their flowers, and also because don't you know, speaking bad on the dead will finally come back, has as well come back on you. So I've seen
Absolutely.
other WWE superstars always speak of him in a positive light, even though some of them didn't have the best relationship with him, the best working relationship with him. They still came back and showed love, you know. So I'm just like, hey, it happened over 10 years ago. It is what it is.
But that does not mean that he did not have an impact on them kids when they were in their
Mm-hmm.
childhood. Because, like I said, my brother, my best friend, oh my goodness, it was not a good day. It was not. No matter what happened 10 years ago, all they remember is what the joy they got when they were little kids, and all I remember is waking up in the middle of the night and stepping on my little brother WWE figures because they were all over all over the floor, because that
Mm-hmm.
was his childhood. That was what his was, and it doesn't even matter. But like you said, and I've been saying this lately, and I really, really don't like the cliche words, but hurt people do hurt people.
That's true.
Miserable people will
Misery
want
loves
you to be
company.
yes, and that is so so sad. It's sadder than these deaths that are happening because they're still here spreading this. And look, this is just coming to me right now. Like, it's really a slow death here because people will suck the life out of you with their negativity. Seriously, like, it's just really sad on how there is a lot of dead man walking around here, but it's by choice. It's by
Exactly.
choice. People choose to be miserable. People choose to be angry. I say it all the time. People self inflict a lot of things that are on
They
them
do.
right now. And they try to put it out on everybody. And it's an energy drainer. And like you said, you just suck the life out of everybody walking around here. So then when people unfortunately, are no longer here, you continue that on, and I'm sick of people. I tell you,
Yeah,
boy,
you know,
I'm
I
sick
feel
of
that. I feel that on every level. And it's like, and also that's why I look at my family members. Like sometimes I even talk to my mom the other day. I'm like, Mom, you got to respect the fact that there's certain us I'm just not going to deal with. Certain people I'm just not going to deal with in this family because I love them. But they always so damn negative. And no, and we try to move forward because 2026 will be here before you know it. And you got people that are still miserable need to go sit down with a damn counselor and figure out why they so goddamn miserable, you know? But they won't
now.
take them steps.
Now listen, let me talk to you about that too. That's good. And like you said, 2026 will be here. And then you touched on that in our Thanksgiving episode, and now it's 2024. And again, this is still happening because I'm gonna tell you something. I
Mm-hmm.
say this all the time. So your girl is a relationship coach, right? I'm not a
Yeah,
therapist, I'm not a psychologist, and I'm gonna tell you why. They go by the book, they do what they do to get their whatever money that they have to, and they go on about their business. I'm not I have some therapist friends that I love dearly, and that's cool. But tell me what you think about this. And if you picking up what I'm laying down, at this point, therapy has become a flex, and it's not cute. Everybody now say, I go to therapy, I go to therapy. I talk to my therapist, I talk to my therapist, because they think it's a flex. But that's all they do is go. There's no application. There is no, I'm not saying that, I'm not saying all people, but if you are going to therapy and you've been there over and over and over and for a while, and you are still self inflicting and you are not applying, and all you do is when I call my therapist. Oh, I need to call my therapist. Oh, I talked to my therapist today. So what did you do though? Like, you just going to give your money just to tell people because it's mental health month, or now mental health is big right now. I see so many people that are not utilizing their therapy. They're just going to say that they're going. Have you experienced that? Have you seen that?
Saying it, and to me, it sounds like the people that flex on you about going to church, like, oh, you go sit in church? I was in church today. I gave my brain a bath. Man, get the fuck out of here.
That is
Talk
a
about something you
good
went to church.
comparison right there.
Man,
I
come
didn't think
on now.
about that.
Because you
That's a
got
good
people
one.
that will always talk about, oh, I'll go to church on Sundays, I do this, I do that. Even people in dating, they'll talk about, I need somebody that'll go sit in church on Sundays. Just because you sit on church on Sundays, that don't mean that the other 6 days out the week, that justifies your actions throughout the other weeks, other days of the
Mm-mm.
week. Just because you go
Mm-mm.
sit in church on Sunday. And half the time, the damn church
Mm-hmm.
be full of
You
the
are not
messiest
playing.
people.
Come on now. Come on
So
now.
so what are we
Same
doing?
thing.
So what are we doing?
Glorifying, and not applying. Glorifying and not applying. Y'all write that down.
Hello.
Glorifying and not
Glorifying
applying.
and not applying.
I'm gonna write that down. Y'all know I always come with my notebook for my tips. I don't be playing with y'all because see, I apply as a relationship coach. I still apply. I apply my own stuff to myself. All right, I
Uh-huh.
glorifying and not applying. Hold on.
Yes, I agree. Glorify and not apply. Because, hey, even some things I tell other people, I definitely apply to myself too. Because I'm like, and I tell other people, hey, as I'm telling you this, I'm telling myself this too. Because, hey, because we in this together, because we got to hold ourselves accountable too. Because how can you hold other people accountable if you can't hold yourself accountable?
And people want to sit up here and think that relationship coaching is just a buzzword or everybody and all this. Oh, so y'all paying the therapist, but y'all don't want to pay a girl who's actually helping people unlearn and relearn relationship dynamics and healing. But y'all go to y'all therapist because it's cute now. So they taking y'all go ahead and waste y'all money like y'all do on them clothes that y'all can't afford. I
Hello.
ain't say it. I ain't say it, but I said it. So I'm gonna sip on that
Mm-hmm.
because I also bring my cup for my sips too. Because I'm sick of
Uh-huh.
y'all. I'm sick of
Yeah,
y'all.
I agree with you. I definitely sick of them because they'll flex on it. They'll talk about the podcast. Oh, the podcasters are all out here talking and stuff. We talking because you motherfuckers are giving us some shit to talk about, and then y'all want to
Exactly.
kill the messenger. It's like that's why I hate about the black community. They always want to kill the messenger. Like, oh, what qualifies you to speak about this? What qualifies you? I'm like, why the fuck y'all always qualify somebody? We all can't just take the damn wisdom and run with it.
Oh, I think we probably just answered our own question from the beginning. You know what? They come for us because we come for us. They see
Hello.
us not liking us, so they don't like us.
Mm.
So they like, if
Damn.
they don't like why we gotta that's why me and you,
Damn.
that hit.
Damn.
That hit real hard. Mm,
Damn, that did. Now I'm saying, damn.
mm.
That hit now, because you really just answered something. They see we going at each other, not realizing how powerful we are. Instead of using that power to fight the system, we going at each other. We doing exactly what they want us to do.
You know what I always say? I say, why are we trying to beat them at their game instead of creating our own? We are always chasing, trying to either be a part of their game or beat them at their game. Let them have that and create our own. And we don't want to do that. We keep chasing and trying to be way too competitive when, again, because what was that? Black Wall Street, right?
Yeah.
That was it back in the day. And I get it.
Black
I get
Wall
it was
Street.
down. I get that they tore it down and it was, why haven't we rebuilt it since then?
Cause you know why? Cause the white dollar to infiltrate the system, and that's why that's the real reason why the civil rights passed, because they wanted to get the black dollar out the black community, and black people don't realize that. Like,
Mm,
they bombed our communities, they flooded our communities because they wanted to take the black dollar back. Because at one point the black dollar was getting too powerful, so they
mm-hmm.
bombed our communities, they flooded us, and they separated us, and then they turned our own people against us. Like, come on now, there was some snitches that turned her in the CIA because they probably caught people for crimes, right? They said we could throw you in jail, or you could go work for the CIA, infiltrate the system, figure out what you can find out, and then report back to us.
We more scary. We more scary than we want to admit. We scared.
Yes, we are, and it really do be your own people. Like in so many
Mm-hmm.
different movies, it's always. I remember Queen of Slim. It was a black man that turned them in.
Oh, that hurt my heart.
It did,
That made me
man.
so upset. That made me so upset. Oh, okay. Now let's touch on something else. Let's touch on, since we on Queen of Slim, right, and other things. It is often said that the black woman is the black man's downfall. It's always the black woman, their partner. It's always the black woman. What's your thoughts on
Where
that?
you gotta get the right partner because some partners will build you up, and then you have some partners that are Florida Evans from Good Times.
Mm,
Because you
mm-mm,
got to get you Vivian Banks or somebody
mm-hmm.
that's gonna
Well,
uplift you. Not
which
no
one? Like
Florida
the
Evans.
dark skin one, y'all. The dark skin one, not the light skin
Yeah,
one. The
dark
dark skin
skin
one.
Aunt Viv. Yeah, that's what we
Mm-hmm.
want. We want. Hey, we got love for light
Mm-hmm.
skins too, but hey, we want dark
Yeah.
skin Aunt Viv love. You know.
Mm-hmm.
J. Cole said we need dark skin because dark skin Aunt Viv kept it so 100.
Exactly. I tell you,
So
boy.
I feel like in that situation, it's always your partner, and also if you're on the rise and you got a partner that's bringing you down, not uplifting, you gotta cut their asses loose. I don't care how good they are in the bedroom, you gotta cut their asses loose.
You know what? I have been having that discussion so often too. And I had it earlier today. And I always quote my girl Betty Wright, because I grew up on the Betty Wright. I'm the old school one. A little bit of pleasure brings a whole lot of pain. Now, listen, I'm not knocking good sex. I'm not knocking good sex. But come on. Come on now. And I'm not even going to say 30 minutes because some good sex lasts. I mean, that's cool. But that right there, for a lifetime of unsuccessfulness, y'all got to be real. Y'all cannot tell me that 30 minutes to an hour to 2 hours or whatever of getting knocked down really, really great is worth your whole life's downfall. Come on now.
It's
That's
not
why
worth
they
it.
come out with the rolls. That's why they come out with the what the guys got, whatever it is, the pocket P. I don't know,
Mhm.
whatever it is. That's why they have those things. Because you can definitely be bad all by yourself and pleasure yourself and
Yes,
be
they definitely.
successful.
Listen, if you haven't been listening to episodes of Liquor Talk that came out this month, I did have a pleasure coach on the podcast, and she did mention that there are toys for women and men that'll get the job done if you can, just until you find that right partner that can uplift you. Because I'm not willing to sacrifice my trajectory for the bedroom. I'm sorry, because I've seen so
Come
many men
on.
do it, and I'm like, and now they sometimes they have kids that turn out great, but they look back at their own life, they're like, damn, all because of this. This all led to this. And also, I've seen in some shows that they said in Power, if Ghost had just avoided Angie, a lot of his problems would have been avoided. But we
Mm-hmm.
never know. Because I remember that theory being drawn up as well. Like, a lot of people said that was the theory.
See it? I could go somewhere else with that one. I feel that though. I feel it,
Yeah.
but I feel it. I digress. I mean, I'm gonna leave that one alone, but I'm gonna leave that point right there because I could go to a whole nother point. But yes, I can see. Yes, definitely.
Yes. I can definitely
Now,
see it
what
too.
about Frank Lucas? Right? I think they were saying that. I mean, I know it was the whole coat thing, but wasn't she the one that convinced him to wear that coat?
She was. She was the one that bought him to wear that coat. So yes, you gotta rock with the right woman, because I feel like if Frank White would have had a sister from New York or Brooklyn or the Bronx, they won't have that shit. They were
Right,
definitely like,
right.
you need to be low key because you're gonna draw attention to yourself. And sure enough, and also another lesson I had got from that movie is you gotta know when to get out the game.
Man, do you know? Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back because that was gonna be my point with Power, right? I didn't want
Uh
to
huh.
like take it to another way, but I feel like yes, I get the Angie part too, but the other part of it was the Tasha because he was ready to
Yeah,
get out of the game. So
that's
it was
true.
both women. It was both women that
Dang. I see it
yeah.
now. I see it now. I see where you're cooking. You're cooking with that one. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, was Ghost just better off single? Shit. Or did he
man,
need to
like,
find a woman in politics?
now that would have been one. That would have been, yes, because
Because,
them women. No,
yeah,
you go
because he
ahead.
had met somebody the night his son killed him. He had met
Mm-hmm.
somebody, so it's interesting. It's interesting that
Mm-hmm.
these shows have these interesting dynamics and these interesting parallels that we can draw
Mm-hmm.
into real life.
Yes. Yes. And it's sad that uh people pick and choose what they want to talk about on social media. Y'all don't want to talk about those type of lessons, right? That
Uh
we
huh.
can draw into real life. They want to go
Yep.
and make up these other scenarios and these make believe scenarios. Like when we
Yep.
went back to that post. Oh, y'all can touch on that, but y'all don't want to touch on again the positivity. The fact that he had someone that actually loved
Mm-hmm.
him and what and no excuse me and nobody dragged him like people now if the ex would have went on there and was like because he was trash to me, you know what I mean, like he whooped me
They
and
would
whoop
have
whoop
ate that
whoop
shit
whoop.
up. That's something
I'm sick of
I
it.
never
Sick of
understand about our
people.
black
Sick
community.
of folks.
That it is, and also going into podcast mode, they eat the negative shit up too. Like us, we like this positive talk. Hey, we want something to go viral. You know, make this go viral. But I guarantee if we were on here bashing women and bashing men, that will blow up the damn internet.
And that's why I'm just still sitting here in my neighborhood and not in somebody's mansion or nothing like that because don't nobody want to talk about my healing. Don't nobody want to agree with me when I'm talking about boundaries and how people need to. No, no, no. But let me come on here and start talking about how. Let me see. Was it if we start talking about the what's the Travis Hunter and them getting divorced? Oh yeah. I mean, how she said that.
Oh
Oh,
my one of my partners who's a Jaguars fan, he was up in arms. I sent him that TikTok because I saw it today. So I sent it to him. He said, "Bro, it's clickbait, it's clickbait, bro. I love you, but you gotta stop being in denial, man. You gotta stop being in denial. I love you. I know you wanted to work out, but this whole situation is just giving me, from what we've seen in the past, when you navigate with those kind of women, it just is showing me that some kind of things is some of her habits are just showing me that, you just like all the other ones.
and what I don't understand is people rebellious mind, right? And I feel like Travis, I mean, yes, again, you in love or whatever it is and you're feeling, that's fine. But he didn't listen to nobody. But people get upset when other people don't have influences. So which one is it? Like, because the thing is watch when and if when they, get a divorce, if they get a divorce, somebody will probably be like, oh well, where was somebody that should have told him, where was his father figure, where was the he had plenty. I love Deion Sanders. I love, like, he went off on a few
Coach
telling them
Prime, you're right.
every
Coach Prime, he had Coach Prime. I know Coach Prime had to have gotten on him because Coach Prime holding his own sons accountable. And he said many times he saw Travis as a son. So I know Coach Prime had to have said something to him. I know there's some other men that's probably been that have said something to him because I've seen other male creators on here like, bro, what are you doing, man? Well, you can't be doing that, man. You can't buy that damn girl a house and put in her name. Meanwhile, this girl is not showing you that she loves you. She not showing you, like, I remember the Heisman Trophy ceremony. Coach Trump had to make her ass get up. I'm like, man, what the fuck are you doing, man? It's like,
mm,
but sometimes with some people I've learned that you just gotta let them fall and make their own mistakes, because you can encourage them a
absolutely.
lot, but sometimes you just gotta let people make their own mistakes. Not that we're wishing that on him, but at the same time, you just gotta let people make their own mistakes because sometimes they
Mm,
don't
mm,
listen.
mm.
Because I know Coach Prime told him to get a damn prenup.
Yes. Coach probably told him to let her go. Just don't even she don't even need to be in the picture. But it's that
Yes.
rebellious mind. It's like the more people told him, that's when he ran off and got married. Like, what is that about that? Like, at what point do you learn? And I get it. I get experiences and things like that. But come on now, like, at what point do you actually listen to something? It's the same as being in school. You're in school for a reason, to learn, to get those
Hmm.
grades and to do that. You are out here, people are putting your lives for you to listen to. Like, I don't really see, I don't care, young, old, experienced or not, nobody listens. It's like they run to the opposite, which is again, you're self-sabotaging. And that really
Yeah,
just sucks.
it
That
does
sucks.
suck. But sometimes there are times you got to bet on yourself and hope it works out
Mhm.
and it'll work out for you. There are times, yes, I agree. There are times in your career, bet on yourself. But if it's a relationship and the person is showing all the signs that everybody's pointing out and it's clear as day that this person is just there for the money, man, you need to run. You need to run.
And
But
then
you
stop
know,
with the whole y'all don't know them like I know them. I'm with them 24. Apparently you don't know 'em.
you really don't. Because you could be around somebody 24 hours, but you don't know them because we don't know what y'all talking about. We don't know how open y'all are being.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
ladies
Gosh.
and gentlemen, this is Liquor Talk. The more you drink, the better we sound.
It's
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts at. Now, in regards to the support, what do you think about? Because I know you spoke on this a little while ago about positive and negative support. And it's like sometimes you need to take that support and run with it, unlike Travis Hunter, because it's like I know he done had people in his corner telling him, hey, you need to not do this. But I I'm somebody that if I feel like you don't support me and your name comes up, I'm colder than a cucumber about you because my best friend, his wife actually pointed this out to me, like because my best friend mentioned one of our former friends lost their mom, and I'm like, rest in peace to his mom and all, but I was so nonchalant about it because that person he brought up when I was struggling a little bit and needed a little bit somebody to support me, this person was kind of an asshole to me. So it's like once I saw what time it was, I cut them off and never looked back. And I'm like, if you're cold towards me when I need the support, I don't give a damn about you. I'm cold towards you. So I
mm-hmm.
felt you when you said people need to be there to support and no matter what, because it feels like people just want to support when it's easier, when you're up, when you're up and when you're winning. The time to support is when adversity is striking. That's the time to support. So why do you feel people will never be there to support you when times are bad, but yet they're ready to be there when you're winning?
Because this world has become so self-absorbed, and I don't like to use the word selfish because sometimes it's okay to be selfish and people take selfishness as as a negative connotation, but people are self-absorbed and it's okay when it's convenient for them. And I posted the other day because people always want to say, oh, you threw that in my face, this is what. No, 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 no. I'm reminding you because you must have forgot. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
throwing it in your face because you must have forgot. So therefore, when I was up, you was there, we was supporting, oh, we was good, we was eating good, we was doing all that. But then, when you got in your space and your mood and all up in you caught up in yourself, now forget me. Because now, oh, it's nothing. Like you don't care about me and it's nothing like that. Oh, but then when I bring it up, like, hey, it's like, oh, you throwing in my face. No, 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 no. I think you must have forgot. You must have
Mm-hmm.
forgot when I was there and when it was this. So I'm not throwing it in your face, but what I am doing is putting a mirror in your face. So that's what you need to stop doing. I'm not throwing it in your face. I'm putting a mirror up because right
Mm-hmm.
now you need to start looking at yourself and how you was doing it. And also too, you support. I really need people to understand their own capacity. Capacity is one of my favorite words. Understand your own capacity. All right, because if you
Mm-hmm.
can't support me, in the way that, and I look, everybody, I'm never the one to be like, oh, treat others how you treat people, because people do have levels to this. Just because I am who I am and I'm gonna root you and support you, you wasn't raised like that. I'm sorry. You don't know how. You don't have the
Right.
capacity. You don't know how to support me how I supported you. And maybe the way that you're doing it now is your level of support. That's your top tier. Well, guess what? I'm off. I'm with you. Like, I'm off you. If that's your top tier, I can't do that. I can't, because my top tier is way up here. My capacity is here. If you feel that your level of all you got is right here, oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. I feel that because if your level of support, because a lot of people they good to be support showing you, oh I support you until they get what they want out of you.
Exactly. And that's why you see all the posts running around here like, oh, strangers support me more than my friends, or a stranger will do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? And it is, and unfortunately, that is true.
Yeah,
Now, for
that's
me,
true.
I have both sides of it, right? I have friends that will pay full price, come do all that, and still believe and support. But then you have the other ones that question, like, "Oh, you up? Like, oh, okay, cool. You don't need me to buy my ticket. How you think I'm up then? By ticket prices, like
Hello,
whether it's yours or whoever or strangers, like because if all of my friends thought that I didn't need them, I wouldn't be up. That's
hello,
how I'm. But again,
exactly.
it's about being self-absorbed, and then everybody feel. Here's the other thing: everybody feel, and I said this years ago. I used to be in a book club, and we read "Yo Blues Ain't Better Than Mine." Everybody feels that their struggle is more struggling than your struggle. Like, come on now, like
And that's
because
why
then
I
you
hate
that.
about people. Like sometimes, if I come to you to vent, and then you're like, "Oh, look at what I'm going through." Why don't you shut the fuck up and listen to what I gotta say? And then once we figure out a solution to what I got going on, then we can go ahead and let's get to work on what you got going on. Let's put our heads together. And let's go ahead and kill two birds with one stone. Let's go ahead and work this thing out because if I'm coming to you to vent, obviously I'm not in the right headspace to go ahead and deal with your issues as well. Like, come on now. And I hate it when people always like that. Like, oh, they try to make you feel like, oh, it's not so bad. Man, you don't know what the fuck I'm going
My
through.
goodness, and not only that, so I've said this all the time, right? This is my bad. Like it doesn't even matter. This is my level of bad. You don't know how I grew. I grew up bougie on the west side, like whatever, whatever. This is my bad. Like this is my low. And just because it doesn't look that bad to you, because oh somebody's going through worse or woo 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 woo. This is my worst. Like you can't put
Mm-hmm.
a worse in a bad in a level on what I'm going through right now. Like self-absorbed. People are self-absorbed.
And that's why I hate it about certain family members because you might be talking about what you're going through, and they be like, "Oh, that ain't bad. You got up today. You woke up this morning. That ain't that bad." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up," because you don't know what I'm going through.
Exactly.
I don't take that I don't take life for granted. Have a life of my life for granted, but in that moment, I'm like, I just need a little support and somebody to encourage me, hit me with the words of affirmation or some sign to show me that hey, I'm in this with you. You know?
Come on now, because guess what? That bum on the street that is hungry grew up this morning, but he hungry and he homeless. But he's still here. You cannot tell him, oh, but you woke up this morning. I still woke up in the gutter. You can't
Mm-hmm.
tell somebody that's going through pain, that is suffering through a sickness, at least you're here because you don't know what that sick. That's why I said it's a lot of dead people walking. It does not matter that they woke up. It does not matter. There are dead people walking. There are miserable people walking. And again, sickness is real. I was down like a couple of weeks ago, and that was real for me. You know what I mean? And it hit because you get oh what? It's not even about age or anything, but at that moment, it was just like oh my gosh. Now no, what it wasn't deadly or anything like that, but I still had to go through that and heal, and it took me down because I'm gonna be honest. This is the first time I ever been live. I've been live. Whoa, this whole year. Now I wasn't down that long, but I have not been live on my own show or anything like that. So this is my first appearance. Hey y'all, in a
Thank you
while.
for making Look Talk your first appearance. I highly appreciate it.
Yes, of course. But I say that to say, just because when I got out of that and I went to Washington D.C. for our national convention, everybody thought I was good. What? Like, oh no, you cool? Like no, I'm still healing, but I had to do what I had to do. But it was one of those things. And again, self-absorbed. Everybody want to say you good. Oh, you look. Oh, you having fun. Oh, you must be good. That's not what this is about. It's not about what you think about me. Okay, and I want y'all write that down too. Y'all listen to this, get y'all notebook for y'all tips. It's not about what you think about me or anybody else's what's going through, because you have no idea what the struggle is internally. Like mental is one thing, like your mental health is another thing, but your physical health, you don't understand what goes on inside of the taking medicines of a cancer survivor. You know, my mom is a cancer survivor. I think this is probably year 10, maybe 9 or 10, something like that. But she still has a daily struggle because of what the insides are going through her treatments, through her chemo. You don't know what she was feeling inside. Just like when you take a certain medication, you feel drowsy. You feel so.
Mm-hmm.
Stop saying you're here, because in that moment of suffering, you don't want to be here. Let's talk about that, because of what
Yeah.
you're going through. And so, like you said, a lot of people need to stop saying how they think that you should be feeling in that moment. And you know what? They gonna talk that ish until they go through it.
Hello.
That's what the problem is. So when y'all go through it, then y'all not gonna want to sit up here, and y'all not gonna want to hear nobody tell y'all, at least you still here. At least, okay, I'm
Exactly.
here, but I can't eat. I'm here, but I can't go outside. I'm here, but I can't do the things that I used to do. I'm sick of y'all. Oh, I be sick of y'all.
That's a fact. That is all facts. And side note, on the medicine part, I need y'all to go natural, ladies and gentlemen. Figure out ways to go natural. Go the Dr. Sebi route. That's the reason they killed that man off.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel all of that, And also shout out to Mom Dukes. Hopefully she keep pushing
Thank you.
strong, So shout out to Mom. And
Yes.
also shout out to your sorority. Shout out to the Deltas. Y'all are some beautiful
Hey,
women.
ooh,
I
thank you,
forgive the ones
thank
that
you.
did me wrong at FAMU. I forgive them, but it's like, hey. But yeah,
Yes,
I felt
yes.
all of that, and also to all the people out there, you never know what somebody's going through. So sometimes it's just better to be there for them and call it a day instead of trying to, tell me something positive. Because one of my exes did that shit. And I'm like, ma'am, why the fuck you trying to hit me with this exercise of tell me something positive? Ma'am, I just need you to hit me with the words of affirmation or tell me what's up. Like, come on now, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. And also, what
I
I
hate
want
when
people to
exes do
stop,
that.
and I want people to stop saying, why you didn't call me? Why you didn't tell me? Why you didn't tell me what you was going through? Because you wasn't going to do nothing. You wasn't going to do nothing for
You.
me. You wasn't
Thank
gonna do
you.
nothing but add to my sickness. You wasn't, so that's why I put the post up the other day. Stop telling people that you're there for them when they need you, and then when they need you, you're not there for them. Because you
Hello.
cannot do nothing for me. So for an example, if I'm sick, if I'm going through, hold on, if I break my ankle, right? One of my line sisters is an ankle and foot doctor, a very, very, very good one. I'm gonna call her. But guess what? The one that works at the one that's in grad school right now for the children,
Mm-hmm.
you're in grad school and you're studying for children. Why am I calling you to tell you that I broke my ankle? No, 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 no. I'm calling the one that I know has the resources, the knowledge, and the support that I need. So I really need
Exactly.
everybody to stop being self absorbed, right? And get all in their feelings like, why I didn't know, why you didn't, because you
Yeah.
wasn't going to do anything for me.
You really wasn't. You
Sick of
really
y'all.
wasn't. Now there are some people that I could feel it that they legit would have been there, but then there's some people I'm like, of course you ain't gonna do shit. And then also what annoys me is when people will call around like, hey, so and so's in the hospital. There it is. What the fuck you want me to do? I'm about 300 miles away. Like the hell you want me to do?
Right. And two, know yourself too. Know yourself. I'm with you. I can't do nothing for you. Like if you broke your ankle, I'm gonna tell you to call her. You know what I'm
Now listen, it's
saying?
definitely
For you.
levels to the shit. For example, like if you're somebody close to me, you tell me you broke your ankle, I'll be like, hey, I can run to the store for you, get what you need. I can take you to the hospital. I can
Right.
help you out around your house and stuff. I can do that. But if you're somebody I really don't fuck with, I'm like, oh well, hey, call a doctor. You'll be all right.
People need to stop being self-absorbed. No, check yourself. Understand your capacity.
Yes,
Mm.
understand your own capacity. That's so real because that's how people get drained a lot because they go above and beyond for others, but when it's their time, nobody's there for them.
And
So
what I
it's like
will
you
say,
definitely. Mm-hmm. Go
no,
ahead.
go ahead. What I
Because
will
I
say
walk.
though, I know we keep going back and forth. You go.
But what I was saying is, you gotta know yourself. You gotta know your own capacity because you can't be going above and beyond for everybody. Go above and beyond for the ones that are gonna go above and beyond for you.
Hmm. Now, to that point, though, what I will say is that I don't want people to be bitter and become very nasty after that. Take that and learn and experiences and move on. And so I know a lot of people that will take that and be like, I ain't never been there for nobody no more. I ain't never, ever. Don't do that. Just don't be there for that person anymore or to that capacity. So, for an example, if you let that person borrow $700 and now you need 25 and they don't give you $25 because all of a sudden ain't nobody, they don't have $25, but you has the 700, but now they ain't got 25. Don't walk around and be like, I ain't never, ever gonna be, because there is somebody that will appreciate you, that will really need that from you, and that will give it back. But if you are a bitter and a nasty person and you just turn very cold, and I know that is a struggle for a lot of people, it is because I get it. Like I've been in that space where I've graciously given, and then when I needed, I couldn't get two. I couldn't get $2, not two,
Damn.
right? But I know now, like, got you,
Yeah.
got you. But there are some people that I have met recently that I know, me and you here, you got it, I got it, we gonna get it together, you know what I mean? But if I was that cold to that person, to somebody new that I know, then that would just make me just an angry, miserable person. So it's really all about discretion, right? Discretion meaning that you have to keep that to yourself. Don't go off and blast everybody and tell
Hmm.
everybody and all of that. No, no, no. Take it as a learning experience and
Yeah.
then just move on. Everybody should just handle accordingly. That's the word. Everybody don't do that. Handle accordingly.
Yeah, always handle accordingly. And also, you can't punish everybody for what one idiot did because it's like if we had to
Exactly.
do that, then we'd write off everybody. And I've had
Mm-hmm.
to tell myself this: like, don't punish all the sisters because one stupid idiot did you wrong. You can't punish
Exactly.
everybody because what one idiot did. You can't be writing
Mm-hmm.
off everybody for one stupid idiot because write off the stupid idiot and just find better people.
Yes, find better people. Okay, and also understand that people do let life experiences change them. And those are the ones, because I'm talking friends that I've had for 20 years, 25 years, again, going back to being self absorbed. They didn't care what I was going through because they was going through something else. So, like you said earlier, instead of us bonding together, crying, waiting to exhale and just trying to see where we can help each other out. Oh, it was like, oh, you going through this? I should, help. Oh, forget what you going through. I need help right now. Like, I need help. And I'm like, well, I can't give you what I don't have. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. I can't give you what I don't have, but it's on you if you don't believe that I don't have it. And I'm not just talking finances, I'm talking time, energy, anything else. I will D&D all day. I am about my personal space and my personal energy. So therefore, if I don't answer your phone call, I can't give you the energy that I don't have right now. I can't do it. I can't give you, but to them, oh, you do, you got time. And this the one I love. Oh, I love this one. When you on social media, oh, they think that that's that time, their time. Oh, you was on social media. I just saw you post, but you didn't answer my phone call.
Oh,
Oh, I called you, you didn't answer, but I just saw you post. I had to shut one girl down. First of all, because you don't do this, you don't know how this works. That post was scheduled, boo boo. Okay, I was not physically in my phone at the moment when you thought I needed to be there for you. That post was scheduled. And if you can see, my hair was totally different on that post. So therefore, it was a year ago when I did that, okay? But just because you
Oh,
don't get me. Ooh, come on, because you go ahead. What's next?
it's like that too. She said, "Oh, you can post on Snapchat, like you, ma'am. That post was scheduled, and when it went off, I was at work. I'm on these people clock, and I scheduled it during post. Come on now, nah. But they like, oh, you can post on social media, but you can't call me. Oh, you can do this, ma'am. What the fuck you want? We gotta grind out here. The world doesn't revolve around you.
That's why this liquor talk be talking, because look, we be getting
Yes, it do.
because we sick of y'all. We are sick of y'all being self-absorbed and taking it out on us when we over here minding our own business, trying to survive ourselves. We're trying to do what we doing, and
We trying to do
we
everything
trying
we
to find
can
our
do.
own energy.
Yeah, we trying to do everything we can do because right now we got a president in office that's trying to take everything he can away from us right now. So we trying to do all we can do right now because we got a damn dictator in office right now who's just on a tirade right now.
Listen, we are trying to survive. And again, so going back to that being self-absorbed, I just people are weak these days. And I'm sorry, I say that in the most keepsake way. You guys are weak because it's so, when y'all can't handle the pressure, that's when y'all turn on people. Instead of standing up, rising, getting a little stronger or anything, y'all fold. Y'all fold.
Yeah,
But y'all think we think we the baddest on earth. I'm telling you, so my signature topic is mastering conflict resolution because I'm sick of y'all. And I teach this everywhere from the little ones to the across the world to the big people to the corporations because everybody swear they crashing out. Y'all weak. Y'all don't know what crashing out is until somebody that's real crash out in front of y'all. Because
mm-hmm.
as y'all do not know, everybody fold, and I say everybody loosely because I always say it's a percentage over here and it's a percentage over here. And if you're
Mm-hmm.
taking this personal, then I'm talking to
That's
you.
right.
So therefore,
Small percentage over
everybody
there.
folds
That's right.
under pressure. That's when you start turning on people. That's when you crash out. That's what this whole we didn't say crashing out back in the day. It was you tripping or whatever. No, we had some real crash outs back in the day. Remember now the term when we be like, oh, you going postal. That was one person, like however many years ago, who was really fed up and went crazy. Y'all not on that level. Y'all don't know what a real crash out is until y'all get a real crash. It's kind of like a gangster, right? A game banger. Everybody think they hard.
Yep.
Everybody think they until they is pressed by somebody that was real OG, and now y'all folding. Come on, y'all. Y'all
Yep.
really have to strengthen y'all mental. That's why I say everybody want to think that therapy and all of this is a flex. Y'all really have to strengthen y'all mental, and y'all really have to be strong because that is what is going to lead the way. Right now, y'all are making y'all own identity, and it's weak. It's weak.
It's definitely weak. It is definitely weak right now. So y'all need to strengthen y'all mentals. That doesn't mean going to sit in
Write that
therapy.
down.
Y'all don't need to sit in somebody's therapy. Save your goddamn money. It starts with you. You got to make the changes within yourself. Do your own research. Put it in the chat GPT if you got to. Do your
Come
own
on
damn
now.
research and stuff. Save your money. Do your own research, and
Mm-hmm.
don't call yourself crashing out over dumb shit. Save the crash outs for the important shit.
Come on now. Cause it's everybody want to crash out. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. Like she getting on my nerves. I'm about to crash out. You know how many people are gonna get on your nerves? Come here. You know how many people gonna get on your nerves in your lifetime? Daily. That's how many. So
Uh-huh. Yeah.
crashing out because somebody getting on your nerves. Y'all not even in corporate. Y'all not even in real life yet. I was in corporate 20 years. You know how many people got on my nerves every day? In person, via email, or anything like that. And not once did I crash out at all. No.
If it's about a good 10 years, oh, I want to go take it to the south side so bad. But you know what? I remember one thing. I need that paycheck. It's because I need that check right now. And also, instead of taking to the south side, I said, fuck it. Let me update my resume and let me get the fuck out before I crash out on these motherfuckers.
Exactly.
And not a lot of
Exactly.
and that's why a lot of people in our generation, we quit jobs before we really take it there. So I would rather
Seriously.
you go ahead and update your resume and leave than to crash out in corporate, because guess what? They gonna remember that shit and they might throw your ass in jail.
And guess what? Not let's use that into relationships. Hello, I love the segue. Instead of crashing
Ooh.
out domestic violence, staying in this, I hate the word toxic because y'all overuse that, but I'm gonna use it right now because y'all love it. Staying in
Yes,
these
y'all do.
toxic relationships, unhealthy, whatever. Update your resume and leave.
Yes. But a lot of people are scared to leave because they fear the grass ain't green on the other side. You might need to upgrade the damn grass. It's green wherever you wet it. It's green wherever you put your plants into it. Also, quit being scared to venture out instead of staying with the same ex, because you go back to your ex, you already know they gonna tell you what you want to hear. They're not gonna change.
And hold on, because I that whole grass is greener on the other side thing, that boils my keepsake grits too. And I'm gonna tell you why. Stop making everything about the other person. Like that's another thing. I'm all about
Yes.
self-discovery, self-reflection. That's why y'all need to turn to relationship coaches. And this is not a shameless plug, okay? I'm really here for y'all, and I really want y'all to be somebody, and I really want y'all to grow. So whether y'all come to me or not, but me as a relationship coach, I'm here for y'all self-discovery, y'all healing. I give y'all tools, and I really want y'all to put in the work, and I'm gonna hold y'all accountable because I am the relationship coach that don't play. Now listen, stop putting everything on the other person. Oh, the grass is greener on the other side. No, 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 because sometimes you are the grass that's dead.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
sometimes you need, yes, and also sometimes you need to take time out yourself to just get off the darn dating apps. Stop trying to be up under somebody and just chill out for a little while. Be by your damn self. Because I hate that shit when you try to meet somebody new and as soon as you fuck up, they're like, oh, you remind me of my ex. My ex-boyfriend did this. The ex I was just talking to did this. Maybe you need to take a goddamn break and stop looking for shit to get mad at me about, you know? That's how I can tell somebody ain't really ill, because you looking for shit to get mad at me about, and as soon as I fuck up, just take it as my mess up and I'm owning up to it. But no, you want to crash out on me.
And then I meet your ex and they cool. Cause it's you. Cause it's you. Cause it's you. Because you don't know yourself and you didn't heal. And again, I'm really big on, and I know I keep saying this, unlearning, because a lot of people believe that the way they were taught, their household, their environment is the way to go. And they think they know everything. And this is why it
It's
is what
not.
it is. And if you don't come on this train, then it's an issue. I say it all the time. I grew up in a loving two-parent home. But that don't mean the person that I meet grew up in a loving two-parent home. So I can't put my values on them, and I can't say this and that. I got to take you where your values are, and I have to
Mm-hmm.
see that if it's going to be okay or not. And if it's not, it's okay. I'm going to go on. But I'm not about to be like, oh my God, like you need to learn how to do this. And this is the way I was raised. And my mama said, mama say, mama sa, mumaku sa. No, because let me tell you, love mama dearly, love granny, love everybody. But there's some things that I wouldn't even do that they did or they doing now. Just
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's
It's like, and there are
some,
some things that some of our parents, they had to go back and apologize to us because they were like, hey, we didn't know no better. So guess what? We know better. So now we got to make the changes. So you can't take everything your parents said
yes,
with a grain of salt. You got to take
they
certain things with
had
a grain of salt.
they had the resources that they had. Take what they gave you and then go with that. But they were limited. And I'm not even going, well, I am, and no, I'm not going to say limited. That was what they had. Just like right now, this is what we have. And I'm going to tell you, my daughter is 22 right now. And sure, I run her low. I run that girl low. She be having to teach me some things. She be having to be like, because this is not how it worked. Like, that's not how it's gonna work right now. Like, she be like, Mom, if I say that to this guy right now, that's not gonna go very well. I'll be like, okay, I received that. I received that, you know. But my daughter's not the type to be in her mind like, oh, my mama said, and my mama did it this way. And that like, no, 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 no. And that is okay. I am never mad at the decision. Now, I will tell her when I need to tell her what I gotta tell her. But at the end of the day, I'm never gonna tell her that she is wrong in what she's saying because I don't live, I'm not 22 anymore. And trust me, the world is not what it was when I was 22 at all. So y'all need to stop that. Y'all really need and learn from your own experiences.
That's the key
Mm,
thing. You got to
I
learn
be
from your
sick of
own
y'all.
experiences. And also, to all the people out there that always want to downplay us, man, when we speak out about our experiences, can y'all please shut the fuck up? And also, when somebody is out here
Please.
speaking about what they learned from, and y'all don't agree, can y'all just agree, disagree in silence? We don't need you like, that is wrong. That's just wrong. You're just hurt. You motherfuckers need to shut the fuck up.
Right. I had who hurt you? Who hurt? So I am very, very, and if you don't follow your girl, follow me. Y'all know I love my fellas. I stick up here. I am the most unbiased person. I come for my ladies real tough. My podcast is men only because y'all
She
need a
does.
voice. I want you, and I do Fellas Friday every
Yes, she
Friday
does.
because
She
it's
definitely goes
dedicated to
hard.
y'all. Because stop it. You guys do not know what men go through at all. And on top of what you guys don't know that men go through, women take y'all through stuff too, right? And that's very unfair because you guys do battle the world on a different level than women. I am not saying that us as women don't have our own battles, but you guys' battles are totally different from men at all. And I understand that. And that's why I always want to give you guys a platform. And so the whole going back to the weak thing, I want my fellas to be very vulnerable because it is not weak when you guys cry. Who said that? Y'all better stop that. It is not weak when you guys express yourself because listen, I'm going to tell you something. Tears is really stopping the anger from coming out. I would prefer y'all cry than go be that tough and end up in jail or worse. You know, cry. Let that out because sometimes when I cry, it's because I'm trying not to beat that. I'm trying not to slap the.
Right.
And so these are frustrating tears, okay? It ain't got nothing to do with me weak. It's because, whoo, I can't bring it down. Can you bring it down? Out of that, y'all fellas, I am really, and that right there turns into health issues for my fellas. And I've had a very good friend pass away for that reason, holding it in, not, the stressors of the guys. And stop thinking everything is a heart attack. Oh, he had a heart attack. It just happened. No, 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 it didn't just happen. Y'all were stressing, y'all were holding it in, y'all didn't tell nobody because y'all felt like y'all didn't have to. So I
Mm-hmm.
am with you. Stop telling men how they should feel. Stop telling men to feel what y'all feel. All right? Let that man express and feel what he needs to feel so that he can be a better man the very next day or the very next month or whatever it is because it is unfair. We do not know your struggles just like they don't know how we feel during that time of the month. Okay? We don't know how
Mm-hmm.
they feel at all. So just stop it. Sick of that.
Yes. Yes, we sick of y'all. Kenya, I want to thank you. You are the real MVP. I thank you for it. It feels like we got
Thank
Johnny
you.
Cochran out here going hard for us, man. I am
Yes.
grateful for that. And that's one thing the podcasting has taught me that there are women out here like you that give a damn about what we say. It's just the ones where
Yes.
I'm at, they need help. But, as I digress. But Kenya, tell the
Mm-hmm.
people where they can find you.
All platforms, Kenya's Keepsake on Instagram, Facebook, the Tiki, the Taki, the Snapchat, LinkedIn, and YouTube. YouTube for sure. So YouTube is where I air my podcast. You're only going to find it on YouTube. And so it drops every Saturday. And again, it's the Keepsake Corner. I only interview my men because I want you guys to have your perspective uninterrupted. Because you ladies know if you're in person, y'all gonna be like, psh, no, 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 no. catch you on the Keepsake corner, and then talk to yourself while y'all watching the podcast. All right. But Kenya's Keepsake on all platforms. You can find it there.
Yes, and thank you, Kenya. And also, I'm going to see you on Anuka's podcast, Never Gate Denied podcast, because she's doing a roundtable.
Yes.
I saw the flyer. It came out today. I'm going to be on it, and you're going to be on it. I'm like, damn, she got the both of us on it. Shout out to you, girl, Anuka. I had her on earlier, just earlier in the season.
Soror.
Yes, shout out to her. Kenya, it's coming soon. We'll sit down, plan out. But I'm gonna have to get on a plane and come out to LA, come talk to you in person, because that sounds like that's gonna be a wonderful experience. So, but for now, I do thank you for being on Liquor Talk. We'll definitely get to hammer out the details. And thank you, the listener, for listening to us on Liquor Talk. Thank you for pouring up with us, whether you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts at. Remember to always tune in and pour it up and keep moving, y'all. Peace.